Hey, 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 what's up, beautiful people? Come on in here. Dive on in here. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I want as many of you guys come on in here quickly as possible. Good morning, Tina. Good morning, Lucretia. Good morning. It's going to be a great day. Good morning, Brady Robinson. Good morning, Felicia. Look at that. These are my people diving in here. Today is going to be a great day. A lot of incredible things happening. Multiple meetings, meetings after meetings, obligations after obligations. Man, it's going to be a great day. Keno McCartney, God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. Jocelyn, God bless you. Here's what I'm going to push for you guys this morning. It's Friday, okay? It's Friday, Angela, and I need everybody to capture this. Happy Friday. Somebody said, thank God it's Friday. No, thank God it's another day, okay? All right? Thank God it's another day. Cherie, blessings to you. Naomi, blessings to you. All right? I believe, listen guys, I believe in capitalizing on the moment and realizing that days are expensive. Remember that, right? Remember that when a day is wasted, it's a day you'll never have again. And so you got to tell yourself, man, you're going to get up with that hustle. You're going to get up with that drive. You're going to get up telling you you're going to make that thing happen. Now today, I want to talk about the importance of paying the price. Okay, there's a price that has to be paid for your destiny to be fulfilled. I need somebody to write that down. There's a price that has to be paid for your destiny to be fulfilled. Okay, I need you to capture that in your spirit. There's a price that has to be paid for destiny to be fulfilled. Everybody has something to offer. And in order for that thing to come to life, in order for the thing that you have that the world needs, you're going to have to put in the work. Okay? You're going to have to put in the work. I need you to capture that in your spirit. There is no avoiding work when it comes to your destiny being fulfilled. There's a price that has to be paid for your destiny to be fulfilled. So you need to capture the understanding. Okay, I'm going to have to pay the price. The Bible says it this way. It says, see a man diligent in his business, he'll stand before kings. Okay, see a man diligent in his business, he'll stand before king. It's important for you and I to realize there's a place where we belong and there's a level of success we're supposed to acquire in this lifetime. Okay? There is a certain level of success you and I are supposed to acquire. In other words, not success in proportion to someone else. It's being able to identify what it is that you have to offer and being able to label or mark what is success to you. Okay, what is success to you? No, this morning I have back-to-back meetings. I'm talking about I'm communicating with Canada today. I'm all up in the Dominican Republic today. I'm all over the Bahamas today. I'm all over Texas today because I got work to do. Because guess what? That checklist, the things that I want to accomplish within this week, I still have time. I still have time. You still have time. Okay? There's so much you can do with today. There's still so much you can do with this week, but there are people who have already checked out. Sheila Walker, there are people, Manetta, there are people who have already checked out, and they're already talking next week when the truth of the matter is, Cherie, there is still time for you to get something out of this week that you, listen, okay, that you don't have to wait until next week. But what I want every person who's listening to me today, I need you to understand that you can dream it all you want, but if you don't roll up your sleeve and get to work, you will never experience what you've been dreaming. If you do not roll up your sleeve and get to work and literally put in the work necessary to see your vision coming to life, see, there are a lot of people who have wishful thinking. This is what they want. They want next level living, but they don't want to put in the work. There are a lot of people who want next level living, but they don't want to put in the work. They don't want to make the sacrifice. They don't want to pay the price. Okay? Success has a price. Okay? The thing you desire is going to require you to push yourself where you have not pushed yourself before. Okay? Listen, there are people who want to change, but they don't want to put in the work for change to come to themselves or to their situation. You're going to have to put in the work. You're going to have to pay the price. All right? You've been living for a while. You and I have been living. I'm 44 years old. I've been living for a while. And I'm evaluating and I'm assessing where I am. And one of the things that I've had to do, Manetta, is I had to realize that I'm not where I want to be, even though I'm not where I used to be. Okay? I am not where I want to be, even though I am not where I used to be. And what I've realized, Angela, is that it is possible for me to not get to where I really need to be because I am limited and that there is certain understanding that I have not captured yet, and it's causing me not to get to where I belong. There's a place where I belong. There's a place where you belong. What I had to do over the last 6 months, which has been making 2020 one of my best years yet. I'm talking about April and May has been one of my most productive months. These have been most productive months for this year. I'm talking about making things happen in the midst of a pandemic. Here's what I learned. Certain things I didn't know, but I needed to know that I had to go ahead and pay the price to discover. I had to go the extra mile. I had to go and buy the book. Okay? I had to go ahead and buy the book. I had to go ahead and make the investment and buy the book. I've had to go ahead and get the coaching necessary to go to the next level. So I enrolled myself in a coach. You said, a good friend of mine said not so long ago, Ricardo, you went ahead and enrolled yourself in a coaching program? Yes, because I understand that I am not where I belong, even though I'm so much better than where I was. Yes, I've evolved. Yes, I'm getting better. And yes, I know that where I am is pretty okay, but the truth is there's a next level on the other side of discipline. There's another level on the other side of an understanding that if I would capture those understanding, my life can change for the better even more. So I'm in pursuit of more. I am in pursuit of more. What about you? Are you in pursuit of more, and are you willing to pay the price? Are you willing to continue your development through investing in night classes? Are you committed to growing and learning to ensure that, watch this, I like that, Melissa, that's what I'm talking about. Next, stop the talk. Are you committed to identifying what you don't know to get that information so that you can get on your way? The clock is ticking, man. The clock is ticking. Days are expensive, okay? Days are expensive. A day wasted, I can't say this enough. A day wasted is a day you will never have again. So what I've done is I've decided to find ways to accelerate the process. Ha ha! Did you hear me just now, Jocelyn? I've decided to find ways to accelerate the process. I don't want to wait another 40 years to learn what I've had to learn in the previous 44 years. Okay? So what I've learned in the last couple of years, I'm trying to figure out how can I accelerate the process. Guess what I figured out? Someone wants to write it. You need to write this down. Someone is succeeding where I'm having challenges. Okay? Someone is succeeding where I'm having challenges. And someone is assigned to help me to get to that next level. Oh, once you capture that in your spirit, I thank you guys for the love. Thank you for the share, okay? Thank you for the share. Thank you guys for tagging different friends and colleagues. Everybody should tag someone. Because at the end of the day, when we hit the end of this month, there will be people who say, oh my goodness, I can't believe the month is gone already. The ugly truth is you haven't paid the price to get the best out of the month. Okay? You could receive a month and not put in the work within the month to ensure that you get the most out of the month. Let me say that again. It is possible for you to receive a month, okay, not put in the work to get the return from the month that you have been given. There are a lot of people, Franco Childs, that is my brother. Watch this, Franco. There are a lot of people who have been given a year, but they are not putting in the work to get the most out of the year that they have been given. Okay? What you and I have to do is you have to understand that success is going to require you to put in the work. And here's the deal. A major part of putting in the work is going to require you to pay the price. You're going to have to pay the price. You're going to have to pay the price to go ahead and buy the book. Okay, you're going to have to pay the price and go ahead and get the coach. You're going to have to pay the price and get up early when you say, well, I'm not an early person. Get your lazy self up and tell yourself, I'm getting too old and my days are too expensive for me to continue to stay in this bed. When the reality of it is, man, I'm losing another week. I'm losing another month. And if the clock keeps ticking like this, I will find myself sitting on the porch of regret. Get your lazy self up out of that bed and tell yourself, I'm too talented to be as broke as I am. Tell yourself, I'm too educated to not have been promoted and not have started the business and not have, oh man, come on, taken my family to new levels and new heights. You're the smartest person on your job, okay? You're the most skilled person in your family, but your life does not reflect that. Why is it that your life does not reflect who you really are? You're gifted. You have something. You've sit in the audience and seen many people before you that you are more skilled than. Come on. Okay? You have sat in the audience. You have sat and watched other people. You have sat at work and you realize someone showed up and they got the money and you got nothing. They got the promotion and you got nothing. There are people who are living in the house you should be living in. There are people who are driving the car you should be driving. There are people who are experiencing life that you should be experiencing. But the problem is you have the potential to do great things, but you haven't put in the work so the manifestation of your potential could show itself. Your potential needs to be maximized. You're going to have to put in the work. You're going to have to sacrifice. Stop buying those donuts. Stop buying those coffee. Stop going ahead. Disconnect Netflix and go get a coach, okay? Go ahead and unplug certain services that you've been paying for and tell yourself, listen, this ain't adding to me. I need whatever I have in my life from this point on to be adding value to me. I don't need anything in my life just to be allowing me to exist and not come into who I really am. I want to become the best version of myself. In this next season, I want to become the best version of myself. Could you say that today? Could you say that today? In this next season, I want to become the best version of myself. So here's what you're going to have to do. You're going to have to evaluate and assess. There are certain things you don't need. And there are certain things you really need. You got to be able to identify what is it that I really don't need that I'm investing in. And what are the things that I really need that I'm not investing in. Okay? There are people who are stuck. Okay, there are people who are not even close to living their best life because they're not willing to pay the price. You, watch this. Okay, watch this. If you want to take care of your body, you're going to maybe have to just go ahead and go that extra mile and not say, watch this, not say I'm going to work out. You're going to have to just get up and go work out. Okay? Now watch this. You don't have to pay to work out. You just need to discipline yourself to work out. Well, Ricardo, you don't understand. I really don't like working out. Then stay in the position that you are that you know you don't like. You don't even like where you are. You don't even like how you look. You don't even like how you show up in the world. But yet, you talk a good talk when you're around your colleagues. You talk a good talk even to yourself on occasions. But yet, you're in denial that because, here's the truth. You're constantly allowing days to come. You're constantly allowing weeks to go. and you're constantly allowing time to be spent, and you're not capitalizing on the fact that you can change. You can become the person you were destined to be. You can become the person you were destined to be, but you're going to have to pay the price. Failing to pay the price is going to cause you to lose time. Failing to pay the price is going to cause you to actually lose money. Failing to pay the price is going to cause you to think, watch this, to think you got it going on, when the truth is you can have it going on so much more in every area of your life. You don't want to live a life where you are blindside areas where you can't capture what you need to capture to ensure that you are moving forward in the most healthiest of way. You want to move forward in the most healthiest of way. I have seen my share of people who don't realize in their pursuit to acquire what their heart's desire is, that they don't realize that there are hidden crevices of areas in their life that holds them back of manifestation. Okay? You've got to put in the work, and you're going to have to pay the price. You've got to declare that. I'm going to have to put in the work, and you're going to have to pay the price. Listen, some things you can't cut corners on certain things. You cannot cut corners on certain things. Do not cut corners on your destiny. Okay? Do not cut corners on your destiny. Your destiny, your potential being fulfilled in this lifetime is too important. My God, you went ahead and upgraded your phone and got the full package, and your phone does not necessarily get you to your destiny. You went ahead and got yourself, you went ahead and got yourself this, you got yourself that, you got yourself that. Watch this. There are people who are like, I would like a good steak. A good steak, you're going to end up pooping out in the bathroom. Okay? You're going to poop that steak out in the bathroom, but a good book can change your life forever. Come on. You got to tell yourself, listen, don't be misguided. Don't not allow yourself to put your money in the wrong thing in your pursuit to try to fulfill your destiny. Oh, did I say it? I sure did. Don't allow yourself to put your money in the wrong thing in your pursuit to fulfill your destiny. Make sure where you're investing is the appropriate place for the investment to ensure that you get the right type of return. I wish to God I knew what I knew now 5 years ago, because you guys would have been talking to a guy who would have been up on the 30th floor getting dressed for his meetings today with my floor-to-ceiling windows and looking at the skyline of Dallas. But the truth is, I'm a continual learner. I'm committed to growing. I'm committed to changing as I learn what I need to learn so that I can experience the next level that I've always been wanting. The truth is, your potential is within you, but you're going to have to put in the work for that potential to be fully maximized. Let me say that again. Your potential is within you, but you're going to have to put in the work so that your potential can be fully maximized. It is possible for you to have potential unlimited, only to never see it maximized because you did not understand the combination to the lock when it comes to being who you were created to be. Life is a series of numbers that needs to be figured out. Okay? Life at its best is like a combination lock. And one of the things that I believe is you can know a few numbers, but if you don't know all of the numbers, you won't get access to the lock unlocking or opening, and it limits you from getting all that's behind the door that lock is holding. If you want to live your best life, you want to discover all of life's numbers. I'm in pursuit of learning life's numbers. That's the reason why I've established this platform called Effective Living. I'm not just doing this for form or for fashion. Let me tell you something. I've been stuck for a long time. For a long time, I found myself living below my potential. No more. Anybody who think I was a little bit much, keep on looking. Come on. Woo! Anybody, Miss Gina, who thought I was a little much, tell them keep on looking, because there is no way, Angela Nixon, there is no way, Ruth, there is no way, Manetta, there is no way that I'm going to allow myself to show up in a day and not give my best service to humanity within that day. There is no way I'm going to allow myself to play small to fit into a world where most people don't even know who they are. I am no longer going to allow the pie to be cut to those who want their part, when the reality of everyone else is just looking on TV at those who are enjoying the delight of the nice slices of the pie they have pursued and they have acquired. There's a part for me. Okay? There's a role for you. There's a place where you belong, and you need to be in pursuit of that. And the truth be told, no one in your family may be destined for it like you. No one in your company may be destined for it like you. No one in your state may be destined for it. No one in your country. You may be called to do something no one else has done before. Okay? You may be here given the potential to do something that no one else has been assigned to do. Can you be strong enough? Can you give sufficient effort on a daily basis to go where no one has gone before? Are you willing to pay the price that others won't even consider paying, only because they are not gifted, called, or have the potential that you have, so that you can be who you were destined to be? There are so many people in the world settling for so much less than who they really are. And I've been one of those people for a long time. And let me tell you something. We live in a world where everybody's trying to please somebody. And all I'm saying is, you have a responsibility to say to the Father, the Creator, you gave me this potential, and I'm going to maximize this potential to the fullest. Here's what I've discovered, though. On my journey, I've discovered that there's a price that has to be paid, and someone is assigned to help you. I've learned that I can accelerate the process by not wasting time trying to do it on my own. I've learned that someone is succeeding where I'm being challenged. And I don't need to waste a week trying when someone could teach me within an hour what I would have learned in 2 weeks. Oh, I don't want to try within 2 weeks to do something that someone can teach me within an hour. I don't want to waste a year only trying to discover what I could have learned within a week if I submit myself to the process. Someone has figured out the combination to the lock. And what would have taken you months to discover, someone could teach you in days. Wow. Wow. One of the things I figured out is, you are going to be nothing more than the habits you have created up to this point. Your habits have made you who you are. Last night I was laying down and my phone gives me notification, my laptop gives me notification, and people are registering for my upcoming Breaking Bad Habits webinar. Because some of us have habits that is in direct opposition to our potential being maximized. Let me say that again. It's possible for you to have a habit or habits that is in direct opposition to your potential being maximized. In other words, you have potential unlimited, but your habits are limiting. And so you could say all you want. You can actually even be surrounded by people who see what you are capable of doing, but for years you find yourself never getting to that place that you were destined to be, only because you are self-sabotaging yourself. Oh! It is possible for you to self-sabotage yourself. That's one of the reasons why, for those people who want to lose weight, when they go to the gym, they get a coach. They get someone that holds them accountable. They're now financial planners who help people control themselves when it comes to their money. They're life coaches. Come on, okay? I have been now assisting persons throughout this last year on a whole nother level, and we calling this, listen man, we're building a tribe, we're building a community, okay? This is an elite group, all right? I believe by the end of the year, there's gonna be an enrollment process to join my coaching program and to actually attend my programs that are only for those who are serious, because a lot of people aren't serious. You say, Ricardo, how are you going to determine who's serious and who's not? Who's ready to pay the price? Pay the price to read the book, pay the price to watch the video, pay the price to enroll in the class, pay the price for the coaching program, pay the price. There's a price that has to be paid. You are not going to be who you are destined to be if you're not willing to make the investment. You're going to have to be willing to make the investment. There's a price that has to be paid. And that price may simply mean you decide to commit to reading the book. And you know you don't like reading, but you're going to have to read the book. That's the price for you. There's a price that has to be paid where you got to get your skin up and go run, walk, and jog and exercise, because you know, listen, if you don't take care of your body's going to come back and it's going to affect you over the long haul. You're going to have to pay the price when all of the kids are sleeping, your spouse is sleeping. You're going to have to tell yourself, I'm up studying because I can't live like this forever. You don't like where you live. You don't like what you drive. You don't like how much you get paid. You don't even appreciate the traffic you have to tolerate on a daily basis. And you still got possibly 40 more years. You still got 4 more years to live in this world. And right now you don't like where you are. How about getting some help so you can create the rest of your life so it could be the best of your life? Don't keep doing what you're doing knowing you don't even like where you are. Woo! Make the changes by investing in yourself. Make the changes by paying the price. Okay? Ricardo is going to be cold cut moving forward. I got time to waste. Okay? I am 40 years old. Did I say that? I'm going to say it again. Listen, I have wasted a lot of time, man. Days are expensive. You got to tell yourself, I've wasted a lot of time. I joined a coaching program. I allowed someone to come in my life to help me clean up my act, because I said, I know more than I'm experiencing. I should be so much further than I am right now. And you are further than I am. And you have figured out what I have not figured out. Could you help me get to the next level? There's a statement that says, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. The vast majority of people, unfortunately, are not willing to go the extra mile and pay the price. Somebody said, well, I bought a book before and it didn't make a difference. That's because you hadn't figured out how to use the book, maybe. Maybe you've been reading the book, but you have not turned on your mind. Maybe you've allowed the information to come in and you have not allowed the information to meditate, resonate, and connect with your soul. See, you can't just go through the motion thinking because you're eating mean you're being full and nutrition, and the food is doing the nutritional part of what it's supposed to do to you automatically. Not because you're eating mean you're getting something that's good for you. You've got to make sure you're putting in the work. Someone is succeeding where you're failing. When the student is ready, the teacher will appear. You're not in this alone. The truth is, you've been going around the same mountain for a long time because you chose to continue to go around the same mountain. I'm out of time, guys. I'm Coach Ricardo Miller. I'm reminding you, you are responsible for creating the life you desire. Go ahead and invest in yourself. Pay the price. Do what you got to do to get out of the rut. Go the extra mile. Turn off something if you have to. Downgrade something if you have to. Watch this. Delayed gratification is necessary sometimes for you to get to where you're trying to go. Suffer a while now so that you can live and elevate yourself later. I think it's Dave Ramsey who says, if you live like no one else today, it will allow you to live like no one else tomorrow. God bless you. I hope each and every one of you who have not registered for my webinar yet, you go ahead to ricardomiller.com and register for the webinar. Make the rest of your life the best of your life. Have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.